And we have okay, if people want to turn on their cameras, we will get this meeting started. I'm going to call Administration and Finance to order. It's March 10th, 2021. We are still doing virtual meetings, and you can go to our agenda on the website and click on the link to join the meeting to give public comment. I also want to point out that you can always leave City Council a voicemail at 552-6012, and you can always email City Council at council@ci.missoula.mt.us. So thank you, Lisa. And if you would do a roll call vote, that would, roll call, just roll call. What am I saying?
I can do that, no problem.
Who's here?
Okay, so this e-scribe catches up. There we go. Stacy Anderson.
Present.
Mirtha Becerra.
Present.
John Contos.
Here.
Heather Harp. I see Heather there. Jordan Hess.
He is absent.
All right. Gwen Jones.
Present.
Julie Merritt.
Present.
Jesse Ramos.
He's absent.
Amber Sherrill.
Present.
Sandra Vasica.
Present.
And Brian von Lossberg.
And he is,
And Heidi West.
I believe she is absent.
All right. So that means 2, 4, 6. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 9 members present, 3 absent.
Excellent, thank you. So we have a quorum and we have minutes from the March 3rd, 2021 meeting. Were there any changes to those minutes? Seeing none, those will stand approved. And public comment, I'm calling for public comment. I'm not seeing an item's not on the agenda. I do not see anyone in the attendees room. So we will go forward with the agenda. We have 2 items today, 2 appointments. I don't see the mayor here to present on them, but they were pretty self-explanatory. The first one is an appointment to the Tourism Business Improvement District of Mimi, let me pull this one up, Mimi Gustafson, there we go. She had an application and her resume. If you read through it, she certainly has an extensive background in tourism development. I see Ms. Becerra has her hand raised.
I'm happy to make that motion, and if I may comment really briefly, I have had the pleasure of working with Mimi, and I think she's a great asset to that board, to that committee. Very well experienced in that field, and that will serve us well in Missoula. So happy to make that motion.
Thank you. That motion is in order. I'll call for public comment on it. I still do not see anyone else attending the meeting, but I'll keep my eyes open for that. Were there any other comments by any other counselors? Seeing none, we will have a roll call vote.
Stacy Anderson.
Yes.
Mirtha Becerra.
Yes.
John Contos.
Yes.
Heather Harp.
Yes.
Gwen Jones.
Yes.
Julie Merritt.
Yes.
Amber Sherrill.
Yes.
Sandra Vasica.
Yes.
And Brian von Lossberg.
Yes.
So that's unanimous.
Thank you. That will go on the consent agenda. The second item that we had today is a reappointment to the Missoula Redevelopment Agency Board of Natasha Prinzing Jones. This, I believe, would be her second term. Did anyone have any questions or comments or want to make a motion on this? Ms. Anderson.
I'll let Mr. Von Lossberg go first.
Mr. Von Lossberg.
Well, thank you. I'd be glad to make the recommended motion for Ms. Jones. I've attended many MRA meetings, and she is a fantastic fiduciary representative participating on that board.
Thank you. That you did make the motion, right? You were cutting in and out a little bit. I couldn't hear you very well. Yes. Okay. The motion is on the.
Yeah, sorry, my bad internet. I'm happy to make the motion.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was on the same page as you. Ms. Anderson.
Thanks so much. I will second what Mr. Von Lossberg said. Really, once again, we're really lucky to have so many people who are willing to give of their time to serve in these various boards and bring their expertise. And with having a legal mind on the MRA board, given all of the work that they do, I think is super important. So I am excited to see that she is willing to continue to give of her time to serve in this capacity. I will be supportive.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions from council? I'll call for public comment on this item. Still no one in the public attending. I'll just briefly weigh in. I've sat through quite a few MRA meetings, and I've also discussed city issues with Ms. Jones, Natasha Jones, in the past, and she's exceptionally bright. She's one of the best litigators in Missoula, frankly. She's very smart. She grasps the issues. She is a quick study and just brings a lot of intelligence, which is a huge asset. And I think she really contributes on that board. So I appreciate her willing to do this public service. All right. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, we'll have a roll call vote.
Stacy Anderson,
Yes.
Martha Becerra,
Yes.
John Contos,
Yes.
Heather Harp.
Yes.
Gwen Jones,
Yes.
Julie Merritt,
Yes.
Amber Sherrill,
Yes.
Sandra Vasica,
Yes.
Brian Von Lossberg.
Yes.
So that's unanimous.
Thank you. That will go onto the consent agenda. That is the end of our items on our agenda. So thank you, everyone, and we will be adjourned.